Ramanauskas versus Haywood. Welcome to the courtroom of Judge Brown.
All rise for the Honorable, Awesome, Spontaneous Judge Brown. The Awesome, Spontaneous Judge Brown is now presiding.
You may be seated. It's time for opening statements. Will the plaintiff please rise and state why we're here?
The first bucket was from some lady. She just gave us that.
Mark has wronged Rob by trying to take possession of Snivy.
Order! Order!
Mark had wronged Rob because Rob had done the action and the work to win Snivy. And there was a sign that contained the phrase, "He who wins shall receive."
Rob has stolen from Mark. The sign did not say anything about he who wins shall receive. That is a lie. It said $5 a bucket and 1 prize a day. Will the plaintiff please call up their first witness?
The plaintiff calls Xavier to the stand.
Place your right hand on the book. Do you swear on the dangerous book for boys to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Xavier, during the time that Mark and Rob were having this quote-unquote event, where were you and what were you doing?
I was right next to the wall.
Walking. But if you're right next to them, then why would you be walking? Would you be watching?
What do you...
Would you be standing?
Can you be more descriptive of the event?
The event in which Rob won the giant stuff, whatever it is.
Okay, I was standing, tossing rings.
Before you said you were walking. Are you lying to me?
No. I thought you meant when they were arguing. Who gets it?
Okay. What's your opinion on capitalism?
I don't even know, man.
Objection! Capitalism is irrelevant and should be stricken from the records. I agree. Objection noted.
Take it out. You have to say overruled.
Take it out! Do it! Rip it!
Stretch it off.
Stretch it up!
You have to say
All right, we're good.
overruled.
I have no further questions. I leave the witness to the defendant.
Shut up! All right. Doing something else, Xavier. All right. Xavier.
Yes.
You were not with them when Rob won it. You were off on your own.
Kind of.
Kind of.
I was on the other side throwing rings.
You were not watching.
I
You were focusing.
Yeah, I was. But then I looked over because I heard cheering.
Cheering. So you don't know that Rob threw it in yourself. You don't even know that people just told you it.
Guess I don't.
Dismissed. I have no further questions for Xavier. I would like to call up Macaulay Schumann to the witness stand.
Put your right hand on the book.
Do you swear upon the dangerous book of boys to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
You look like a terrorist.
Macaulay Schumann, what exactly did you read on that sign?
I read $5 per bucket, $3 for 30 rings, 1 prize per day.
Sounds fair enough. I have no further questions for Macaulay Schumann.
What? There's only one question.
Order! Leave the witness for the plaintiff.
Macaulay, are you aware that there was another sign behind the sign?
Were you aware?
Yes.
Was Rob aware?
Were you aware, Rob? He was aware.
How?
How can you? What kind of question is that?
Evidence. Show evidence.
Show evidence. You're lying.
You didn't swear on the book. You have 2 witnesses that did not swear on the book, and you cannot have yourself as a witness. So technically, you have 1.
This is a piece of paper that was found behind the sign that said, "He who wins shall receive." Evidence. Eat it.
Will the defendants please call up their next witness?
Ryan Strahan, could you come up to the witness table?
Please place your right hand on the book. Do you swear upon the dangerous book for boys? Tell the truth.
All right then. Could Robert Haywood please come up to the witness table?
Da-da-da-da.
Please place your right hand on the dangerous book for boys.
That's the left, buddy.
Do you swear upon the dangerous book for boys? To tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, I do.
Are you aware that in the book you just placed your hand on, it has a thing called the 10 Commandments, in which says you shouldn't steal? Let me show it to you, buddy.
Sorry. Please excuse me.
I don't see it.
Mark, do you have that book?
Don't see it.
No, it's in there. I have one.
It's in there, yeah.
Does that say girls?
Yeah, it says how to talk to girls too. It does.
The 10 Commandments.
Order.
Thou shalt not steal. Number 8. What do you have to say to yourself, Robert Haywood?
I did not steal that.
All right.
I did not steal.
Well, then what? Sit down. I have no further questions to ask this lying
Sit down,
witness.
sir.
He has to ask me questions.
Please sit down.
I did not steal Snivy.
Rob, has your mom ever given you money?
Yes, she has given me money.
Has she ever given you any money to play video games in something called an arcade?
Yes, you mean at a park or at my house?
At a park.
Yes, that has happened.
Have you ever won anything in any sort of machine that gives you a prize with your mother's money?
Yes, she gave me the money and I won the prize. She paid for it.
Hey Mark, I just confirmed that the money you wired to my account, we're good.
Objection!
Objection!
It was not a machine, it was a ring toss.
What?
He was proving your point.
This evidence that he gave. Order! Order! No. This proves him wrong. Because the evidence here is Crystal Geyser natural alpine spring water. Now, the only water they sell at Dollywood is Dasana, made by Coke. So, clearly, this could not be behind the sign, as you are not allowed to bring in food or water into the park. All right, I'm going to make the conscious decision to fire you. I'm going to have to ask you to get escorted out. Macaulay, please step forward as the new attorney. Proceed.
You are dismissed, Rob. Okay, I call up Steven to the stand.
Hi.
Stephen, please place your right hand on the dangerous book for boys. Stephen, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Can I swear on a slightly less dangerous book?
No.
No.
Okay, yes, I do swear.
Is it not true that Rob threw the ring that won the prize?
I cannot say whether it is true or not that Rob threw the ring. You see, at this time, I was documenting this event for posterity by taking photographs. And I was focusing on other ring throwers from our Boy Scout troop. And I did not see the ring land on top of the bottle. But however, I did hear the commotion that your client made when he allegedly landed the ring on top of the bottle. And while this is true, there are so many rings flying around in that game, there is no way that anyone could be 100% certain that their ring is the one to land on top of the bottle. So, to answer your question, no, I am not 100%. I did not see this event happen, and I do not believe that your client nor anybody else present at the site would be able to place Rob's ring on the bottle.
You just said we basically just stole that from the missing family.
Shut up. Order! Shut your mouth.
Did you not tell Rob to get the green giant stuffed animal off the wall?
I did say that. In my estimation, the worker could not know who purchased the bucket because shifts changed halfway through the bucket, and the kind elderly gentleman that helped the defendant purchase the bucket of rings to play the game was off duty.
Not true.
I have no further questions.
Can we go to recess?
Is it over?
I'm starving.
Sit down. Sit down.
You told me to make one.
No ants in the courtroom. Gonna have to ask you to remove your
This is not a room.
Just
This
'cause-
is outdoors.
All right.
Shut your mouth.
Witness, do you even remember what the elderly man's and the girl that worked there names were? I do not. The old man's name was Glenn and the girl's name was Riley, for your information. Thank you. I appreciate you filling in the gaps of my memory. And how would you feel if you hired a maid and the maid did your work? Don't you get the clean house and not the maid? Yes. If you spend the money on it. Well, if you spend money on stocks and they make interest, your stockbroker isn't the one that keeps the interest. It's you. Even though the stockbroker did the work, is that not also true? Never mind. Irrelevant. Okay. Stocks are irrelevant to the situation. Sure. Let's go with that. All right.
Will the attorneys please stand up and give their final statements on the argument? Plaintiff, you are first.
As with the...
We're the jury. You adjust the jury.
You talk to them.
Hello, we're over here.
As with the first
Objection! You don't even know what you're doing. You tried talking to the judge. What are you, stupid?
I was talking to the camera.
You're never supposed to do
Sit
that.
down! Put it back on him.
As with the first bucket, no one made it clear that the rules had changed of to who gets what. And as with the store clerk had given it to Rob, not knowing that it was Mark's money, they still, as the representative of that business, gave the toy and all items with the toy to Rob. That is
Will the defendant please come up and state your final argument?
This is not fair.
Alright, so I'm gonna start this off with a question. How would you feel if your hard-earned money was stolen? Nobody cares about your phone, old man.
Hey.
Alright,
Not allowed.
so how would you feel if your hard-earned money was stolen from you by a thief? A thief that is not trustworthy. A scout is trustworthy. This man is not trustworthy and shouldn't even be trusted with his coded chip. Can't keep a straight face. That is my argument. He earned that money. Do what I want.
Jury, you know the rules. Take a recess and do something with the verdict. Render a verdict. Got it. Sit down, witness. Whatever you are. I don't even remember.
I want to call myself Hunter.
No!
$1,000 for Mark. You know, but I think he's really, I don't think he deserves it, so I don't know. You guys want to...
It's $100 grand. I'll take it. I'll take it.
I'll take it any day.
I'm in for the money.
You already said 100.
All right.
I don't care if he deserves it or not. Justice is irrelevant.
Justice
is entirely irrelevant.
We all split it, we all
It's
get
about the payday.
25,000 each. Can I have my sandwich now?
That'll be good.
Will the foreman of the jury rise and please state their verdict?
We rule in favor of the defendant, Mark, Your Honor. And furthermore, we would like to bring the attention that you should fine Rob for frivolous lawsuit.
That's agreeable.
Can I add anything?
Yes, sure.
I say an hour in the timeout, TP.
Yep.
I want my $2.
You get to watch it.
The defendant, Mark, gets custody.
What about the fine?
And the fine?
So happy to have my baby.
My baby! This is still court! This is still court! The fine for Rob is an hour in the TP of death.
And we will burn you alive.
This court is adjourned.
This court is the jury?
Adjourned.
This court is adjourned.
Whoa!
Done!